to the show is just the facts. Where we break it down, don't hold them back. Don't get in your feelings, cause it's only the facts. We got all the tea on them relationships. We gon' break it down and shatter all the myths. Talk about mindset goals, growth, and money tips. We gon' break it down and keep it all legit. Heart, my body, soul.
Bing, bop, boom, boom, bop, bam. It's hoodie season. Get yours now.
Yo, what's up? I appreciate y'all. If you already on here, if you're not already on here, you catch the playback. I appreciate you for watching the playback and joining me and my brother LBC as we have a kind-hearted sparring session about this post I found on Facebook that I had to share. How you doing today, LBC? How you feeling, man?
I'm good, bro. You already know what's up, my guy.
For sure. Anything new going on with you? You got anything you want to put out there real quick in the atmosphere for the folks?
Nah, not really, man. Same old shit, man. You know what it is, y'all. Real Game No Giving podcast, just a fact. Redeployment. Fuck with us. This the team.
For sure. So I shared a post today and I tagged my brother LBC in it and I told him, you remember I said this about 3 weeks ago on the show, right? And it just so happened somebody else had to say it. It's a wrestler, I think he was, an ex-wrestler. All right, so let's see. Let me show y'all what the post say real quick. So this guy named Tyrus claims that Black people are the most racist group in America, and they raise their kids to disrespect law and order. So, with that being said, LBC, you said you disagree with that sentiment. So, let me I'm gonna hold on. Let me set a quick little 2 minute timer for you, and I'm gonna let you get your rocks off. You feel me? Pause on that though.
No, for sure.
All right, timer starts now.
Timer starting now. Cool. All right. First thing I'm gonna say is, I don't know. We can tell this guy is of mixed race. I'm willing to bet his mom is white. Why am I willing to bet that? Because that's where he got that fucked up view from. Okay, and I'm also willing to bet that his mom is white and his father probably wasn't there for him. And that's another reason why he got that. But we'll get into that. The main thing is, brother, and we all know this, Black parents do not teach their kids to disrespect the law. We actually teach the opposite. They will kill us. What? Come on, man. We the ones that get killed by the cops the most. Why would we teach our kids to disrespect the cops? That don't even make sense. That's not even logical. That's my main thing. But Black people the most racist? I don't know. I mean, he got the right to his opinion. But I'm sure that opinion comes from his mother, his white mother, I'm guessing. I don't know for sure. And his experience with his father, whatever he experienced. I don't know. I would like to know his background, to be honest with you, Jay. I would like to know where bro grew up at. You feel me? Because you already know, like some mixed kids in school, get bullied. I would like to know his background. Real talk. I mean, we ain't gotta go deep like that, but I would like to know where the nigga grew up at. What schools he went to? What neighborhood did he grow up in? Black, white, mixed? You feel me? I mean, kids is cruel. But I damn sure don't think Black people are the most racist people. I don't even think we're racist at all. I think we're the most forgiving people. I think we're the least racist people. We shouldn't deal with white folks at all.
All right. So you believe that he's full of cap, basically, and you thinking that he got that from his mother?
No, I don't say it's cap though. Let me say, I believe he really believed it. it just was ingrained in him growing up from his mom and him not seeing his dad. I believe it was. I just believe. Yeah, I believe it. I don't think. I believe he believed it though. I don't want to say he capping. He just fucked up. Beautiful.
All right, so I'm going to say I agree with what he says, almost 100%. I think that more so, and I started thinking about this more so recently because I said a while ago, I said this a while ago, and we had our conversation, and I thought about it, and I was like, I think maybe I should walk that one back a little bit. I do believe that there is racism. White people they do have their racism. I think that all groups of people have some form of racism. Some people want to call it tribalism. Some people want to call it whatever they want to call it. But I'm just going to say it is some form of racism because I do think that you will look at your skin color as a certain way opposed to another group a certain way. I know the argument of saying that racism means that you have to have some type of power or some type of resource over the other person, and I can understand that argument. However, I believe that while the white person they do display racism, it's more covertly. It's not so loud and obnoxious. It's not so in your face. Meanwhile, today, Black people, their racism is more outwardly. They speak it. They are more forthcoming with it. So I do believe also that. So I also do believe that with as far as the authority thing goes, the law and order thing, I think that comes from the lack of men in the home. So we know that there's a rise of single mothers, which most times women aren't the authoritarian. Like you can have, like, I'm not saying that your mom doesn't whoop your ass or whatever the case may be, but she's not typically the authoritarian. And at some point in time as a boy that grows into a man, you tend to, you don't really give a fuck about what mom say. Like, nigga, I'm a man, mom. You can't tell me, like, nobody can tell me at that point. And those are my 2 minutes. And that's how we can start this thing off. Now, I know you had a question about something, but I do want to touch on what you said about, you asked if he was raised by his mom or his dad or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Was his mom white?
Well, his mom is white, his dad is Black. However, he was raised in an abusive home. His father abused him, and
Black father?
Yeah, he was raised in a foster system. So
that's what. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, Tyrus and his brother were not welcome because when she returned to her parents' home. So it says Tyrus prompted his mother to leave him and his brother. When she returned to her parents' home, Tyrus and his brother were not welcome because of their biracial background, leaving the family with limited options. So the white family obviously was not trying to have him come stay with them because he was mixed race. So he was actually the white family. So he was actually discriminated against from the white family originally. Yeah. So
therefore, to show that his whole, I don't even get him then. Well, the question I was going to ask you is, like, and I'm not trying to, bro. You know, I ain't trying to pick and nitpick, but honestly, bro, all you said was Black people say bad things about white people. No,
that's no. I said that it's more out. It's forthcoming. It's more. You can see it more. It's more blatant. It's more in your face. The things that said, the actions. It's more there. It's more prevalent than ever before. So I understand his plight in saying that he believes that racism from the Black group is more than any other group, because let's think about this, right? If we was to use only statistics and we said that Black people make up 13% of a population, however, they commit close to half of the violent crimes. Let's just say close to half of the violent crimes. If it's not, we can say even if it's, let's not even say half. Let's not even say half. Let's say a third. If they commit a third of the violent crimes towards another race, most of these crimes towards another race, would you then say that that's more forthcoming of a discrimination towards what crime you're doing?
Bro, I don't understand how crime got to do with this conversation.
Well, okay. If is racism a hate crime? So it's not a hate crime?
I don't think it's a crime at all. Racism, being racist, I don't think it's a crime at all. I think it's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? It's not illegal. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I wouldn't say hate crime. It's a hateful thing. It's a hateful act. You feel me? But it's not a crime.
But if you're acting out of that hatred, what does that look like? What would that be? What, you don't think that in some form, like, you don't think violence comes from that action?
Nope, I do not.
So we just seen a dude running around saying the N-word that got into a violent altercation, which led to him shooting somebody, and now he's in jail. We seen people in the past, if we want to use past history with a racial intention, jumping a person of another color, just off the cusp of being racist.
Mm-hmm.
I think it does lead to violence to some degree. Racism does lead to violence. It's a lot of emotion that's tied into it. It's a lot of emotions that's tied into this stuff.
I agree with that. But if racism led to violent crime, we'd be fighting every day. You'd be seeing fights on the news every day. Black, white, fighting every day. Every day.
But okay. You said earlier that police
Am I taking that too literal? Huh?
No, wait, hold up. No, you said that police kill black people more than any other race, right?
I don't know if I said that, but I believe that.
Okay, so if you believe that, that's a race. That's being those cops being racist in that moment.
I can't say that, bro. I can't speak for every incident.
Well, but you're saying that white cops kill black people more than any other ethnicity, right?
Yes, and they're allowed to too.
So
I think that's
is that your form of racism?
Is that a form of racism? Did they kill? I don't think so. I think it's more complicated when it comes to police. I think, to be honest with you, bro, I think police kill black people because they know they're gonna get away with it. Some of them ain't racist. Some of them just want to kill. Some niggas just want to shoot. Some people just want to shoot. Some people just want to see what it's like. I don't think what I'm trying to say is I don't think every guy killed by the cop, I don't think every cop that killed a black person was a racist. But I do believe that race played a part in that. That's what I want to say. No, every cop wasn't racist, but race definitely played a part in every incident. I think they'd be less likely to shoot a person if they're not black. Less likely.
Why is that?
Because they're not gonna get away. They're not sure they're gonna get away with it. They know they're gonna get away with killing the black people. That's why the Black Lives Matter slogan even came out in the first place. Because you can kill black person.
But wouldn't that be considered a form of racism though?
How? Because the white person killed the black person?
Well, if they did it because of the race, why did they do it because that person was black?
I didn't say they did it. I said race. I didn't say they did it.
Okay. So if race played a part in it, then how did race play a part in it? Let's figure that out.
They know if I kill this black person, that's not going to be as much trouble as I kill this white person.
Why?
Because it's history. It's stated. It's facts. Cops don't get in trouble for killing black people. They probably get in trouble for killing white people, but they don't get in trouble for killing black people. They
So
don't.
what about the
They
officer that
allowed to
just
kill black people. Cops are allowed to kill black people.
that's disingenuous as hell, LBC. You know they do go to jail for that. It's plenty of officers that what's that that girl? The Breonna, is it the Breonna Taylor girl?
Yeah.
Didn't the dude went to jail for that?
I don't remember the dude going to jail. I remember the boyfriend getting in trouble for shooting at the cops. That's what I remember. I remember the nigga getting in trouble for defending himself, but I don't remember nothing about no cops getting in trouble. Let's pull it up. But I don't remember no cops getting in trouble. I remember the guy getting in trouble, the boyfriend. What was her name? Breonna Taylor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember no cops getting in trouble. I can't name a time a cop got in trouble. I know Rodney. Shit. I don't know. I mean, if it's some cases of cops getting in trouble for killing niggas, please tell me because I would like to know about it. That's serious. I'm serious. I would like to know.
Former police Brett Hankerson was sentenced to 33 months in prison for violating Breonna Taylor's rights during a botched drug raid.
So that's 3 years, 33 months. But he did go to jail though.
Yeah, I don't know if that's right though. 33 months. What's that?
Less than 3 years.
That's like a little bit under 3 years. I don't know.
Yes.
If that,
2 years, 9 months. 2 years, 9 months. But hey,
and then 3 years of supervised release. So 3 years on probation. I mean, yeah, I'll give you that. That's crazy. I think George Floyd's killer cop got time though, correct?
Oh, Derek Chauvin. Yes, he did.
Okay. So you got that.
Okay, you're right. But
So
look,
but look though, listen, hear me out. I'm about to explain something to you though. I don't know the circumstances of every single one of these instances, right? However, I do believe that in a lot of these instances, it was a situation where things escalated and it could be up to the discretion whether this cop did indeed fear for their life or if this person did indeed pose a threat to the officer. Like, I do think that is a thing where if that happened, where, yeah, they probably did get a lighter sentence or maybe they did get off on that. But the cops can't just kill a person and just get away with it, bro. That's crazy.
They do.
Okay, cops kill a white person, they get away with it also. If that's the case, it's the same shit. If that's the case, but they have so much discretionary.
Okay, hold on.
Like,
you just pulled up a case of about a black lady, Breonna Taylor, getting a cop killed her. He got 36 months.
The woman that got. Think about the woman that. All right, look. How about this? What about the woman that the officer shot the lady in her face when she had the boiling water in her hand? That nigga got a lot of years, bro. I do not remember her name, but that nigga got a lot of years, bro.
You know why? Because his partner turned on him. That's why. His partner said, "I'm with that shit."
But that's the point, though. So that's like.
Not for me. That ain't no point for me right there.
All right. So you said
his partner ain't even wanted. His partner thought that shit was foul. What bro did. His partner said that was some foul shit, and that's why. I don't know. He ain't had a blue shield with him that time. But wait.
No, you could go ahead. But what?
I don't know what else to say. I mean, let's see if we can find a case of a cop getting 36 months for killing a white lady or a white man.
I mean, they don't really advertise that too much, right?
I don't know.
Let's see. Cop kills white person, gets sentenced to prison. Let's see if it pops up. If I type here like that, that's a wild one though.
But no, I don't think all cops is racist though.
No, so okay, let's just get back on the topic then. How about that? Let's get back on the topic, right? So, all right. This is how this is why this is how I'm gonna prove to you that racism is taught more in our homes or in our environments more so than any other, right? First and foremost, we have a distrust towards police officers. In the Black community, we don't trust police officers, right or wrong. Do you agree with that?
I don't. We don't like them. I can't say we. I don't. I don't like them.
Let's speak for the whole of what we know in our circles, in our environment. What do we see? How do Black people interact with the police? Do we trust them? Do we trust police officers to do their job?
Hold on, babe. My bad. What you say, Jay?
I said.
What you say? My bad.
In your environment, from your knowledge, from your recollection, not just you, but your peers and people around you, do you think that Black people as a whole trust police officers, whether it's just them getting pulled over or them just doing their jobs the right way?
I don't know, bro. I can't answer that question. I'm gonna say this. Like I just said, I don't like cops. I don't fuck with them.
All right. Why you don't trust them?
Teach me that. My mom did. My mom worked for the courthouse. My mom loved cops.
All right. So where did you learn not to trust? Where did you learn not to trust the cop?
Seeing it.
Exactly. So it's in your environment. In your environment, right?
Life lessons. Seeing it. Seeing cops kill niggas all my life.
But that's in your environment, correct?
TV. Whatever. I mean, not in my environment. I ain't never seen nobody killed personally by the cops.
Right, but you in your community, in your neighborhood, somewhere in your city, it's happened, right? These things have happened, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because I've heard about in a certain city, in Northeast Ohio, it's a place where they're known for having some dirty cops that'll plant stuff on you. This is what I heard. This is all I know. I can't say I don't know for sure. It never happened to me, but I've heard about this place, right? Mm-hmm. So as a whole, in general, I think most Black people share the same sentiment. Anytime you see an altercation with a police officer and a Black person, it usually starts off with like the person is typically like, here, this motherfucker on some bullshit. They pulling me over. Why they pulling me over? What we got the saying of, I was driving while Black. So we automatically insinuate that somebody else is being racist. So what do you typically do whenever you think somebody else don't? Let's say you think somebody don't like you. You typically don't like them, right?
For sure.
Racism is a dislike for a certain person for a prejudice, right?
Sure.
So if both of those things is true, and we're more prejudiced to think that because a white officer pulls us over, that they're pulling us over just because we're Black, and they're going to try to either, if we do anything out the way, they're going to kill us or whatever the case may be, then would you agree that that is some form of racism towards that group of people?
I'm going to say yes because you want me to say yes, right?
No, don't do that. You got to say what you got to. You got to say what you feel.
Bro. I do not agree.
Okay, so why is that? So tell me how. I got a comment that says racism was reclassified to fit the so-called dominance needs. Do you agree with that?
Racism was reclassified to fit the what?
The dominance needs. So the
white people's.
Okay, the white people's needs.
The majority.
Right.
Say. It was. No, I don't know. Okay, what I'm gonna say. The example you just gave, right? On the real, Jay. Most likely, let's say we driving. I'm the driver, passenger, you passenger, right? Cop pull us over. Yeah, we're gonna say, oh fuck, why they pulling us over? Driving while black. All right, cool. Now when the cop get to the car though, now I understand your point, and the reason why I said I'm gonna say yes, because I just wanted to get to the point you were trying to make. But it can go 50-50. It can go either way, Jay, and you know it can. Some niggas it's gonna be like rah-rah with the cops because they feel oppressed or whatever the fuck. But there's other niggas that's gonna be really good. Yes, sir. You feel me?
Of course, that's always the case. But that doesn't change the fact that the attitude is still there, the mindset is still there, the thought is still there. I'm a respectful ass nigga when I get pulled over.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm respectful as fuck when I get pulled over, but that don't change the fact that in my mind I think about the things that I know other people have said, and I know the fact that other situations have happened. So I'm like, oh shit, oh yeah, that's a white cop. Let me be on my best behavior. Let me make sure I keep my hands on the wheel. Let me make sure I don't make no crazy movements. If it's a black cop, I might talk a little different. I might be a little bit more laid back. I might be a little bit more cool. I'm just saying in any situation, that's typically what happens. I think more times than not, a black person would think that a black cop would give them more of a break than a white cop would.
I totally, hey yo, check this out. And the only reason I'm making these faces is I try not to make. I totally despise the black cops. I don't. Hey, I'm the opposite. The black cops the one that's gonna do you, cause they showing off for these. Hey, yo, no.
I'm not saying that's what I think. I agree. I do believe that black cops typically will pull rank on a black person more so than anyone else but that goes back to my whole thing of my thesis of black people are more racist. It's like, I think we're racist to our own kind, bro. Like light skin, dark skin, you dark skin ass nigga. Oh, that's some light skin shit. Oh, you got girls that say I don't fuck with light skinned niggas or I don't fuck with dark skinned niggas.
That's not racism though.
What is it then?
Colorism.
It's the same shit.
No, it's not. But okay.
What is colorism, LBC?
Light skin, dark skin shit, but racist.
But what is it?
Oh, we are African American. How can I be racist against African American?
I'm a black American.
Okay. Well, I can't be racist to you. I'm an African American, but I can't be. I call myself African American, dog. I'm calling my.
Bro, I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it today. Okay. We ain't gonna do it tonight. I got a group. I got a chat comment that says that's not racism intra group. I want you to tell me pro street beat. Tell me what is it? What is it if it's not racism intra group? My man's LBC, he says that is colorism. I want you to tell me what you think it is, pro street. Now, I'm gonna tell you. Go ahead.
I'm gonna say this real quick, Jay. I'm only saying that in terms of the term racism. We of the same race, so I can't be racist against.
So what is colorism, pro street? Now, I want one of y'all to be able to tell me what colorism and how. Yeah, he said colorism, but I need y'all to describe to me what is the difference between colorism and racism, because it sounds like it's the same thing to me.
Black people can be bigoted. I didn't even see all these comments. My bad.
Yeah, okay. They right here. Yeah. Pop in. I said. What is colorism? If colorism isn't the same as racism, give me the difference between the two.
It's cousins. It's cousins.
So it's the same thing. So we're creating narratives by saying, oh well, it's not racism, it's colorism. But just cutting it black.
The term I said
right. So
the term race.
Okay, so we're gonna keep it black. So if it's black and white, then colorism and racism is the same shit. So if I'm being colorist to my own kind and I'm being colorist to the other kind, I would say that I think that we would be more like, I had an example. Somebody told me this shit, right? Let's say we 20 deep in a room and it's like 50 white guys in the room. I come over here, I'm like, hey y'all, these niggas say they about to beat my ass, bro. I guarantee you, majority of those niggas that's in that room, they gonna let it be what it is. Hey, shit, I don't even know this nigga. Meanwhile, if you flip that scenario around, I believe that the white people would be more so likely to help that person that says, "Hey, them black people said they was about to beat my ass."
I absolutely agree. Wait, hold on. I agree with the second part. I agree that white people love to outnumber. I believe that white people get very tough when they outnumber us. But hey, man, if you come to me, I don't gotta know you. This is me though, and the people that I know. If you come to me and say some racist shit popping, and they about to do something to you, we coming in that room. I don't gotta know you.
For sure. So you might be, but you're going to be one of the few people that do that. Most of the other niggas is going to mind their own business, right?
I don't agree though. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that because, like I said, that tribalism come in. I just don't agree.
What happened when George Floyd had that situation and people was protesting? And those people was getting their ass whipped on the streets. What was those people doing? What was happening?
I don't know, but the protesters were getting beat up?
You don't remember them protesters getting their ass beat?
Huh?
You don't remember them protesters getting their ass beat?
But no, I don't. By the cops, no, I don't.
Man,
I remember George Floyd getting his neck put up. Listen, I'm keeping 1,000. I remember the George Floyd incident, but I don't remember protesters getting whooped on. No, I don't remember that. I ain't know that happened.
Them people was out there going crazy, burning shit, lighting shit up on fire, looting shit, and them folks came out there and started beating their ass. Ain't nobody was trying to help them. Was that
Charleston?
I'm talking about in all these different protests that happen.
But look, though, and I hear you, and I respect that.
Pro Street say, oh, you see what Pro Street say? He say intra-group conflicts cannot meet the requirements of racism.
That's what I'm saying too. I agree.
If you hate, if you have prejudice and hate towards another, even if it's a different color,
we can't call it racism. We just gotta call it something else. That's all we saying. We ain't saying you wrong.
That's just watering shit down, though. That's kind of, I don't see how I can't get with that. I can't agree because
we're being literal. It's not about race, so it can't be racism. That's all.
Well, if y'all say race and ethnicity is two different things, right? I'm light skinned, so I'm going to be of a different ethnicity than you, and because you're dark skinned, you're going to be a different ethnicity than me, right?
That's how that shit go.
I mean, I'm just asking it. I mean, I would think that means that your gene pool is different, so you got different ethnicities tied into your bloodstream than I got in mine, right? I think the skin tone, the shape of our face, and parts and stuff like that, that all kind of tells us we come from different places, right? Like you could say, if you see a person with a big nose and that's dark skin, you typically know like that's probably a person that's from Africa.
What you gonna say?
No, if I see a black person, darker skin with a wide nose, I'm automatically gonna think some African country, right?
I'm not touching that at all.
I'm just saying, but I'm just saying, like, typically you have to, everybody think, listen, hold up. All right, look, everybody has to say, because you said the J word on my show, and you could get me fucked up. So now you gotta participate. Hold up now.
Okay.
Hold on one second now. I ain't saying you gotta put nobody in no place, but I'm just saying when you look at a person, you typically automatically put them in a place in the world. Like if you see
for sure. Yeah.
Right. If you see a tan person that got the slanted eyes and dark hair, shoot, they probably Asian. I think they from Asia. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. I think that you can be racist amongst your own people, bro. I understand y'all using the colorism term, but I think amongst your own people, you can also display hatred to a group of people. Like I say it all the time, bro. I hate niggas, but I love black people.
I say that's my favorite thing.
But
I love
that's
black people and I hate niggas.
That's my racism. That's my racism kicking in though.
But niggas could be niggas. Well, I was taught niggas is ignorant. Like niggas could be anything, bro. Niggas ain't just niggas. Niggas ain't.
No, I have a distinct idea of what I think a nigga is.
Okay.
Like, remember I used the saying, the thing where I say, if you see a group of niggas standing on the corner with some ski mask on and baggy clothes and they dark dress, man, them some niggas right now. I don't know what the fuck they on.
It might be cold.
Hey, I don't think it's cold right now. It's warm outside right now, dog.
Oh, right now.
If I'm walking down the street right now, bro, these niggas be wearing them shiesties year round, bro.
I'm gonna tell you what I call a nigga. I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna tell you what have to happen for me to say, look at them niggas there. We will have to be somewhere in public, like a public thing. And it gotta be a group of people acting just just embarrassing.
Yeah.
Hey,
There's some niggas.
Niggas embarrass me. I love black people.
For sure.
I love black people. But niggas, I be like, oh my God, look at these niggas. I ain't gonna lie. I was in the movie.
So look, he said being able to label us racist gives them the fodder they want, or all while they still flex on us in all aspects of life where they are the controlling arm. Now, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this to that comment, right? I don't think I've ever talked to you about this. I actually hate hearing any black person tell me that they can't do something or something holds them back, i.e. a white person. I look at that as a form of white supremacy. I think that you are practicing a form of white supremacy if you say, oh, I can't get this type of job because the white man won't allow me to. So that means you're giving a white person that much power.
Too much power.
Way too much power. You can do everything that you want to do, anything that you want to do. You're the only person that stops you in any situation, in any instance. I can give you that sometimes circumstances don't work out in your favor, but you can overcome them. Exactly, but you can also overcome that. You don't have to fold because of right.
You can jump the hurdle.
So yeah, I can't really agree with the with what you said just right there, Pro Street. Being able to label us racist gives them the fodder they want to flex on us. No, our actions and behaviors is what gives them the ability to flex on us. And this is where I come from, where I'm like, well, no, bro, I think we need to kind of adjust some shit because we not working right. We not going in the right direction. We actually trending in the wrong direction.
Okay, we all over. Okay, I mean we touched on everything.
Yeah, we touching on everything involving this racist thing.
I totally disagree with the. So do you agree? So you agree that black parents? So you say single moms do teach? I don't want to put words in your mouth, so I'm gonna ask you. You think single moms probably do teach their kids that disrespect the pop?
I'm not saying that they directly. I'm not saying that they directly teach them that. I'm not saying that they tell them, hey, if a cop tell you anything, tell them to shut. Like, I'm not saying that's what they're doing. However, the way that they raise their kids, the things that kid sees in his environment, the way things unfold around him is what gives him the understanding. Just like you said, your mom didn't teach you to hate cops. Your environment, the things you saw, the things you heard, the media, all that is what taught you, what you took in. Now, where your parent had fought with that is because they allowed you to be in these places, at these places, and hearing these things. They could have put up more, maybe have different parental guards up, maybe put you in a better situation. Right. No, I'm not saying. See, I'm not speaking directly to you in particular. Okay. I'm speaking in general. Like maybe these people could have made different decisions, and which would have led them to be in a different position. When we think about in previous times when racism was flipped the other way around, where white people was more overt overt with it, then the black family was the strongest it's ever been. Think about that.
Yeah.
Now that it's flipped, you see black families as the weakest that it's ever been. It's a reason for that. Pro Street says our elders told us to watch out for and how to deal with cops. No one in my family said hate police. That's the point that I was just trying to say. What you disagree about? What I said or what Pro Street said?
What Pro Street said. I don't think nobody teach their kids to disrespect cops because that's suicide.
Yeah.
That's suicide nowadays.
It's just the way that they see how they interact. Like, okay, think about, I don't mean to cut you off, LBC.
No, you gotta,
go ahead and say what you about to say.
All parents, we parents right here, both of us, fathers, both of us, and we want the best for our kids. And one of the best for your kids, want them to be safe. And we ain't gonna never say, we gonna make. I tell my kids, yo, if the cops, whatever, hopefully, just don't say shit. We fight that in court, whatever. But my kids ain't never even had a cop situation. I'm mad I even just said that right now. I'm mad I even put that into the environment. You feel me? Because my kids ain't never. But
yeah, that's basically what I was trying to say, though. I was saying that, Pro Street, I don't think that it's the mother or the father that's teaching their kids to hate police or to disrespect police. It's like, let's think about this.
You say
if you're a kid, right, and you watch your mom deal with a certain situation, which in this instance, we're talking about a single mother in that instance. We know that typically mothers do tend to be more emotional in how they handle things. So their way of dealing with things is something that you witness. So you pick up on that same action. Let's say your mom got pulled over by a cop and you was just so happened to be in the car. Maybe you was 5, 6, 7 years old, but your mom handled it a certain way. You're probably more likely to handle it that same way. So if she was loud and obnoxious with it, you'll probably be also likely to be loud and obnoxious with it. Also, not to mention that you also see it all the time on the TV. You see it all the time in movies. You hear about it in music. We see it on social media. So the way that we take all this shit in, you're only going to process it one of two ways. Either you're going to take it positively or you're going to take it negatively. It's no other way to take it.
I agree. Now, Jay, let me ask you a question, though. Me and you both watched those. I know for a fact we both watched those cop cam shows. Because we talked about it. We talked about it. And we talked about how all these motherfuckers be acting crazy. We understand how I be feeling for the cops. But we gotta admit though, we see that shit on all sides, right? Whites and the black. They all act up. But don't they get dealt with a different way, or do you disagree with that?
So this is why I do reactions on my show with both black and white people, right? Because I like to show both sides. I did a reaction where a white girl ran into a police car, bro. They got out, they tried to break that girl's arm, bro. They broke the window out. They tried to break this girl down, bro. Now I'll say this.
He assaulted them.
It is a difference, right? But the difference I tend to see is more so because of the amount of aggression. Black people tend to have more aggression, I believe, and it looks different when a black person does it.
I want to say, cops assume we're gonna be aggressive. I was almost with you. I agree aggression, but they assume aggression from us off top. They take I think they take things more.
But do you think it's wrong for them too when more times than not that's what they're met with is aggression?
Okay.
Because Pro Street did say earlier that he thinks that it's a minority of people that's on that type of time. And I agree with him. I don't believe that it's the majority of black people that's like that. But you also know the saying, one rotten apple can spoil the whole bunch. So once you have 1 or 2 bad situations or 3 or 4 bad encounterments, you tend to already be on guard. Now, when you realize that this person ain't on that type of time, you kind of can let your guard down. But if you don't see that, you got to stay with your guard up.
But yeah, bro. I'm just saying, for some reason, and we and no, not in every situation, but it just seem they seem to be more aggressive when it comes to black people. I've seen whites and black, like I watched all the videos. I've seen whites and black act up. I be it's been times where I changed the channel because I got tired. Like I'm frustrated with the shit. You feel me? But they just deal with it different.
Let me ask you this: you don't think that a black man's aggression versus a white man's aggression looks different?
Looks different.
Yeah.
I knew you was about to ask that shit. I guess it depends on the person. I can't say in every situation. Like, let's say me ask you a question. What if it's some muscle bound white guy compared to a skinny ass black guy, dude?
I think they're gonna take that. I think they're gonna take that big white boy the fuck down about it. They're gonna break his fucking knees out.
Asking you is now do the skinny black guy's aggression look worse than the fucking big Hulk?
They're gonna break that motherfucker down, bro. But my question still remains: in a general sense, and let's say in most cases where they pull somebody over, because you know they go for a stereotypical person, right? If it's a black guy, it's gonna be a black guy with dreadlocks, look like he got tattoos, maybe look like he might be up to something, maybe he got tinted windows, he got a certain type of car, maybe he listen to music a certain way, maybe he riding in the car a certain way. They're looking for all these different cues, right? All right, well, if you talk about a white person, let's say we're looking for maybe somebody that got a raggedy ass car that look like they might be methed out. They might be they might just be a little dirty, dingy looking. You know what I'm saying? Like they looking for these type of people. Okay, now let's say if you're talking about the white person that you pulled over that looks methed out, what kind of aggression do you even give a fuck about? Like, what is you really? These people, you're a tweaker, bro. Like you're a tweaker, bro. Like let's be real, you're a tweaker. Meanwhile, you got the guy that might be 5 foot. Let's call him 5'10", maybe 180. Dreadlocks. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, right. So I think I'm gonna approach him a little bit different than I'm gonna approach that dude that's methed out. And if that dude that's methed out come at me crazy, I'm gonna talk to him different than I'm gonna talk to that dude that's 5'10", 180.
See, I'm weird. I'm more scared of that methed out white boy, man. I don't know what the fuck he gonna do.
Man, it's nothing he can do to you. You're a police officer. You're trained for this shit. You train for that type of shit. Like, what he gonna do? What he about to do? He said, Pro Street said, I've dealt with white people that felt like I couldn't do shit to them even when they were in violation, and how dare I, as a black officer, try to enforce on them.
Oh, I like that. He a black officer. Oh, yeah, I like to hear from him.
You don't even have to be black. Too much footage online showing these people violating. What people violating? The police?
White. He's saying it's been blacks and white. The interactions look the same amount of aggression.
So he's saying it's equal on both sides.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think
our aggression. You said the black aggression looks different.
Oh no, I don't. Yeah, it does look different. Hell yeah, it definitely looks different. It definitely looks different.
And what Pro Streets is saying on social media, all the evidence.
I'll even give you another. I'll give you an example of why I say it looks different, right? Black people tend to live a harder life, right? Typically.
Okay.
So your anger is real. That shit is real, bro. Like that shit is real. Well, let's think about the shit that white people be crashing out about, bro. My girl left me. I think I'm about to. It's over. You know what I'm saying? Like their worries aren't the same. Their struggles, they don't really go through the same type of struggles. I don't know, bro. I just don't see it the same. I don't see it the same. Maybe they see it the same, but I don't see it the same.
And that's the thing, bro. You don't see it the same. And I don't know why.
Why not? Why what?
Why
I don't see that our struggles is the same?
No. The aggression, the behavior toward the cops, the bad behavior.
I didn't say that that's not the same. I said what I said.
It look different. You said it looked different.
No, I said aggression. I'm speaking about just in general aggression. I'm just speaking directly only about aggression. I'm not talking about whether a white person or a black person in interaction with a police officer is different. Because I know white people come off entitled. For sure. In a lot of instances, they come off entitled. But also there's a reason for that too, because a lot of times they know a little bit of something. They don't know a lot.
You just
but
made
they know a little bit. What's that?
You made a great point. Black people come off aggressive and white people come off entitled.
Right.
Which is totally fucking
it's different. Yeah, that's why I say it's not that it don't look the same.
That's still not in all situations, though. I'm not gonna say that in all situations, but there is a lot of situations where white people just do come off entitled, like, why are you touching me? Don't what who you feel me? Yeah. So I agree with that.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't think there's a way for us to have a middle ground on saying I'm going to stand sturdy on that. Yes, I do believe that we as the brown-skinned people in America have more hatred in our hearts towards anybody that's not us, even anybody that is us.
Listen, let me
if
ask
it's
you,
not us.
Let me ask you a question, please. Have you ever heard white people on social media talking about what black people is invited to the cookout? Because I haven't.
You said what, black?
Have you ever heard a group of white people saying such and such, oh, they're invited to the, now it wouldn't even be a cookout, it'd be they're invited to the barbecue. You ever heard them invite? You know how black people always talk about such and such, Justin Timberlake, he's invited to the cookout. You ever heard white people saying that shit about us? I haven't. You ever heard us invited to the barbecue, to the Ponderosa? I haven't.
I don't think it's no invitation. I think it's all inclusive. But
you understand what I'm saying, right? You know how big black
people I know what you're saying, but I think the white people is just all inclusive. They're not really tripping about who comes, unless they say specifically it's this. I think we are let me ask you this. When you was in school, did y'all have a certain section in the lunchroom that y'all sat down, like where it was all the black people that basically sat and ate lunch at?
It was about 4 of us, man. Yeah. I went to a Catholic school, so.
Oh, okay. Well, I went to a pretty much a predominantly white school, right? And when we started school, we'd go into the gym and we sit in the bleachers until first class start or whatever. And all the black people sat in one section of the gym, all of them, every single one of them. Now, obviously, you could go sit anywhere, and some black people that had friends that was white, obviously, they went and sat with those white people. Not too many white people was coming to sit in the black section, though.
But that's human nature, though. You know that, though, right?
Exactly, and that was my point.
That tribalism shit that I always talk about. It's just human nature. Right. That look like your family to you. That's what you know. What I'm saying. That's
exactly. But that's so you proved the point too. You proved my point for me.
Okay.
It's real, bro. Because it's real, bro. Why not intermingle? We're already integrated. Why not intermingle?
But I'm gonna tell you, bro. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure you know this, but I'm gonna tell you this. Now you know what I do at my job, right? And I got coworkers from other countries, right?
Mm-hmm.
International people. Every time my Mexican coworker sees a Mexican, she's excited as fuck. She starts speaking Spanish. Mm-hmm. Every time my Asian see another Asian, and they ain't even got to be the same fucking Asian.
Mm-hmm.
She's excited as fuck.
Right.
Where you from? Where? I mean, we are, bro. That's human.
Yeah. Hey, look.
I seen
that's
it
normal. Yeah. 100%. That's normal. That's why but it's still all inclusive though, right? Like anybody, like you just don't speak the language. So obviously they don't want to because they are excited to talk to somebody in that language. So I get those conversations. I get those points. But when we talking about in America, we talk about the Americans. If we talk about the white and the black, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why don't we all just, why ain't we like that? Why ain't we intermingling like that? Why do we choose to keep ourselves separate, keep ourselves in a separate section? Because we're able to go anywhere.
I don't think you do.
Even when I used to ride the school bus, all the black people sat in a certain section of the bus. And then the ones that we invited to the cookout, they could come back there, but don't come back there if you ain't black. You might get beat up.
Because we know what we talking about. Yo, did you watch such and such last night? Oh, hell yeah. No. They ain't watched up there. They ain't watched it. They watched Baywatch.
Baywatch?
Or whatever they watch. They ain't watched what we watch.
Hey, you funny as hell, bro.
I'm just saying back in the day. I'm old, right? Back in the day. We in the back talking about what happened on In Living Color. They ain't watch it. We fuck it. We watched Martin last night. We talking about Martin. They ain't seen Martin. They watched Friends. So they talk.
I feel it though. Now, I mean, that's a very minute level. That's like a very low level example of it. But
no.
I'm saying I'm talking about the entire thing, like the entire thing. Even with when we were talking about tribalism, like tribalism, that's like on the lowest level of it. Because I mean, obviously, that's an obvious statement. Like obviously, you're going to pick to be closest to your group. But let me ask you this. Why is it that black women hate to see a black man with a white girl? And they talk real spicy about them white women. They got the black girl, they got the black guy. And they talk down about the black guy that got the white girl too.
Lord have mercy.
That's a hard one, huh? That's hard, huh? That's hard, huh?
No, I'm just trying to bite my tongue and shit.
Wow, what you want to bite your tongue for? Don't bite it. Let that motherfucker fly, boy. Our viewers want to know what's up.
Lord have mercy.
How do you feel if you see a black girl with a white guy?
I like it. Wow. I'm liking that shit like that.
But why?
It's in me. I don't know. Bro, why are we talking about this, bro?
I mean, I'm bringing up racist issues, bro. These are just interracial, you know what I'm saying? Interracial issues, bro.
Pro Streets, have a great night, man. We appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate you for tuning in, man. Check us out next time for sure. Hey, we'll be on tomorrow, matter of fact, at 9:00.
Absolutely. Okay, so we ain't got to go to the history though. You feel me? We know the history of slavery and motherfuckers. They picked the I don't know.
But see, if your argument is saying that you don't believe that we're racist like that, then we shouldn't even give a fuck about it. We should be able to let go and be cool with everything that's going on. We shouldn't even be talking about reparations. We shouldn't be talking about white people holding us back. Like none of that shit. We should just.
That's racist.
I mean, it creates a hate because now you feel like this person is better than you, or they think they better than you, or whatever that case may be. So it creates a form of hate.
My bad, bro. I apologize. My fault.
You all good. But I mean, it creates a form of hate, and I think we agree that racism is hatred towards another group of people for whatever reason.
Yeah. Well, actually, racism is thinking your race is superior to another race.
Which brings up the next point, then. But I'm gonna let you finish what you about to say.
No, that was it.
So the next point is, do black people not call each other kings, queens, gods, and whatever goddesses? I guess you call a girl a goddess.
What about it?
Okay, before I go, I do want to say that the white majority is talking about this. We see they constantly making political policy moves that hurt us. We must advocate for ourselves as we are. We do have to advocate for ourselves. We have to do better, though. That's the issue. We just have to start doing better and learning these policies that they're creating to go against us so that we can overcome those policies, because it's all doable. Everything has a loophole in it. But did you hear what I had asked you prior to him saying what he said?
Ask me one more time. I apologize.
I think I kind of forgot. That's bad.
No, I thought you asked me why do we even care? Why would we care if we said people of other races if we ain't racist?
No, that was earlier. I know what I said now. I asked you if do black people call each other kings and queens, gods or goddesses? Yes.
Do they?
Yeah.
I've heard people say.
Do white people do it? Have you ever heard a white person do it?
No.
If you heard a white person do it, would it sound crazy?
I guess.
Do you think? Remember, they said that Eve is black. The first person was black. Everybody came from black people.
Okay, I've heard that.
With those statements and those statements and those beliefs, wouldn't that tend to lead you towards a place where you say, okay, these people may have the idea that they are better than people, because a king and a queen is of the highest, a god and a goddess is of the highest, and if you are the original creation on earth, I would think that you would also believe to be better than most others, right? I mean, if I'm wrong, you can tell me I'm wrong. I would gladly take that, and I would like to hear what you got to say about it. But
I mean, you make a good point.
I don't know, man.
I don't think calling each other kings and queens is a way of downing being racist or downing saying we above.
Would you call a white woman a queen?
Well,
yeah.
Sure, I guess if I had a white woman, she was my girl, I would call her a queen.
My white queen.
Okay,
that's fair. I mean, if you would call a white person a queen, that's cool. That's cool. What if you heard a black woman call a white man her king? Would you be off? Would that throw you off if you seen a black woman call a white man her king? Would that throw you off? That'll throw my nigga off. He'll fall off balance. My dude will trip over a rock.
Not if it was her. If there was a couple, I would be like,
you wouldn't trip about it. All right, you kept it consistent. That's cool.
Not if there was a couple. If there was a couple holding hands and shit, but I would be like,
that's weird, huh?
Yes, bitch.
You know, that's why a lot of people don't like Jonathan Majors, is because he was dealing with white women.
Yeah.
The black community don't fuck with that nigga because of that.
Well, I don't agree with that, because I know you're not a Marvel. You're not into the Marvel and shit like that. But Motherfuckers wanted him to get his job back. Motherfuckers was like, we trying to fight for him to get his job back and shit.
Yeah, because he got done dirty, but now they see it with Megan Good and they hate that shit.
They hate that shit?
Man, they hate that shit, bro.
Who hates it? Why they hate that?
Man, people was talking crazy about Megan Good now, bro.
Because she with him? What they say?
It's a lot of shit.
Damn. That's fucked up. That's a black couple, black power couple. Well, they should be happy.
Yeah, but that's where I go back to my thing where I say racism because we hate to see our own people succeed too.
We do. Look at the Clarence Shields hate. The shit is
that
weird
shit crazy,
as fuck.
bro. And that's all where I brew from racism, bro. Like I think all that ties into racism.
It'd be and I gotta say this. I've been waiting to say this shit. You will see a black woman post. We are the most disrespected group of black women are the most disrespected group of people on earth, and then right under you'll be like, man, fuck Clarissa Shields, raggedy bitch.
Man, same breath. Same breath. Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know, bro.
That's interesting. Black women, I gotta. I don't understand. I understand.
So you gotta blame them for the black women is the reason why we got these racist ass niggas running around in the world that's making America racist because of the black people now. See, there you go. Thank you, LBC.
I ain't said that.
No, I'm fucking with you. I do believe that's the case, though. I ain't gonna hold you. I believe that. I do believe that single mothers are the culprit for a lot of the degeneracy that's going on in America in our culture. I can't speak for the white culture because I ain't really in there. I can acknowledge though when I was younger, I was raised. I was raised by my grandfather, but I also spent a considerable amount of time with a white family. So I kind of got to see different sides of or different views from different aspects for sure.
That's great though, for real.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I don't know. You did.
Yeah. You what?
I never agree that black people are the most racist people. In fact, I would say we're the least racist.
I know that's cope. We'll let you have your copium. I got a dose for you. You can cope all day. You can have it. I think for sure that deep down inside, you might not want to say it out loud, but I think deep down you know what time it is, bro. You know that we are in a fucked up state as a community, and I'll even give you one more last example before we get off of here, right? Why won't black people bond together and create a community? I just seen the people in the Ozarks do it.
I don't know why.
Because we don't trust each other. We can't do it because we can't get along with each other. Shit would never work out.
People always want to be in charge. Motherfuckers always want to be in control.
We fucked up, man. But with that being said, bro, you got anything you want to end this thing off with? You want to shout out anything, anybody, any one thing in particular?
Nah, man, you already know what it is, man. We back tomorrow night, 9:00, live in the motherfucker.
On LBC TV. So make sure you go ahead and go to that channel and subscribe if you ain't already subscribed. Go ahead and follow if you ain't already following, like, you know what I'm saying, all that good shit. It's your boy Jay from Just the Facts, and you already know, man, we kicking out them reaction videos daily, weekly. I'm gonna have these type of debates weekly. I might have my dog LBC. It might just be me and my dog LBC. If you in the chat or if you pop out in the chat and you want to hop on, we can probably bring you up too. So we're gonna probably liven this up once a week. I'm gonna start doing this once a week.
Yeah, that's good.
Hey, actually, I thought about doing a music review thing too. So maybe I'm gonna holler at y'all about a music review thing. LBC, if you interested, we might get in politic on that. With that being said, I'm for real let y'all go. Y'all be easy. Keep being real like y'all be real.
Yo. I'm sorry to interrupt. Tune in tomorrow to the Real Game of Giving podcast though, because I'm gonna tell y'all tomorrow
why LeBron turned on Drake. I got the scoop. I got
Nah, bro, stop the cap, bro.
what?
Hey, man, y'all make sure y'all go to LBC TV tomorrow. We gonna be trying to find out because I'm waiting. I need to know. I'm about to go to sleep right now so I can wake up tomorrow. Yes, yes. Good night, guys.
Get up here for I fuck around and say it tonight. Let's go.
Let's go.
Come on.
Man, I think it's ended, right? Oh.